Welcome to FamJam Fables, animated stories for the whole family. FamJam Fables presents Blue Pebbles and the Pyramids Adventure.
It was a fun afternoon in the park. Ayaan was darting between trees and Zoya was chasing him. Here I come, I am so much faster than you. They laughed and giggled as they chased each other. The leaves rustled with the wind. Suddenly, Ayaan spotted something strange below a bushy, shiny blue light. It was radiating from a pebble. "What on earth?" he whispered. "Look, what I found," he said, holding the pebble in hand, and Zoya asked mischievously, "Is it a treasure or some gift from an alien?" But the very next moment, Zoya's eyes popped. The pebble was getting brighter and a humming sound was coming from it. "Just tell me where you want to go and I will take you there in a flash." Zoya gushed. "Oh, you have found a magic pebble," Ayaan said. "Let's see if its magic really works." Zoya nodded. They both were excited. Ayaan held it up and said, "Take us to the pyramids of Egypt." A big whoosh and a swirl of light engulfed them. Flash. Zoom. Everything became just a blur. They were flying through the air. Sparkles flew all around. The next moment, they found themselves on land in front of a great pyramid. The Blue Pebble's magic had worked. With utter sense of wonder and amazement, Ayaan and Zoya looked at the pyramids of Giza. These magnificent monuments were standing there in the golden sand since 4,500 years. A smart Arab boy approached them on a camel. "Hi, I am Nabil. Are you coming to Egypt for the first time? Let me show you our historic sites." Sitting on the back of Nabil's camel, Ayaan and Zoya wandered around, taking in the breathtaking panorama full of history and culture. Nabil then took them inside a pyramid. They traced ancient hieroglyphics and ducked through secret corridors. They even followed a shiny scarab beetle into a hidden chamber. It was a magical experience. Ayaan and Zoya were happy beyond words. The Blue Pebble's magic had fulfilled their wish of seeing Egypt's Great Pyramids of Giza, one of the wonders of the world. Now, it was time to move on. As the sun began to set behind the desert dunes, Zoya held up the pebble. "Where next?" she asked. Ayaan grinned. "Let's see. Someplace huge and rocky." Pebble hummed and became brighter. Whoosh! And zoom. The next instant, they were standing at the edge of the mighty Grand Canyon. A new adventure was about to begin.
FamJam Fables presents Blue Pebble and the Grand Canyon's Adventure.
The shiny Blue Pebble's magic had brought Ayaan and Zoya to the Grand Canyon. Standing at the edge of the Grand Canyon, Ayaan and Zoya couldn't believe their eyes. Ayaan shouted, "Hello!" and laughed when his voice came flying back at him. The canyon stretched farther than they could imagine, layers of red, orange, and gold carved by time itself. Ayaan and Zoya took a helicopter ride. The helicopter whirred and soared high. From up above, they could see the vast expanse of the Grand Canyon. It was a miraculous view. Soon, they met a park ranger who welcomed them warmly. She showed them fossils of sea creatures, once buried beneath oceans that had long since vanished. She said, "The canyon was formed 5 million years ago, but the rocks it contains are much older. The oldest of them may be 2 billion years old." Ayaan and Zoya looked mesmerized. A bald eagle soared above them. They looked at the Grand Canyon for one last time. The Grand Canyon stood still beneath them. Now it was time to move again. Now it was the time to use the shiny blue pebble again. Ayaan said excitedly, "Let's see animals up close in the wild." The shiny blue pebble shimmered again. Whoosh! Zoom! And they were flying again within swirling lights. This time, they landed among golden grasslands. Giraffes grazed nearby, zebras galloped across the plains. And, "Welcome to the Masai Mara," said a friendly voice. It was Tambo, a young safari guide, ready to show them the wonders of Kenya. In the distance, a lion roared.
FamJam Fables presents Blue Pebble and Masai Mara Adventures.
The magic of Blue Pebble had now brought Ayaan and Zoya to Masai Mara Plains in Kenya. In the heart of Africa, the golden plains of Masai Mara stretched beneath a big blue sky. Ayaan and Zoya climbed into a safari jeep with their safari guide. They wanted to see and learn as much as they could. The guide taught them how to read animal tracks from light antelope hooves to heavy elephant prints. Zoya followed a trail, but ended up face to face with a snoozing warthog. "Whoa!" she shrieked, and then laughed. "Safari life is wild," she giggled. It was December, the time for great migration, when millions of animals migrated in search of new grazing areas. Ayaan and Zoya watched wonderstruck at the large hordes moving like a clockwork. They saw the big five: lions, leopards, elephants, rhinos, and wild buffaloes that dominated those plains. It was a beautiful journey, giving them a glimpse into the animal world. Elephants, rhinos, and hippos splashed in water. Buffaloes and giraffes grazed at leisure. A lion family was taking a nice nap in the shade of a tree. The royals were resting snuggled together. The leopards and cheetah were sprinting. "Isn't cheetah the fastest runner?" Ayaan asked. Zoya nodded. As the sun dipped low, painting the sky in pink and orange, Zoya whispered, "This place is magical." But Ayaan had one last wish. "I want to see something that celebrates love." The blue pebble lit up once again. Whoosh! Zoom! They were flying away in a flash. Suddenly, they were surrounded by white marble glistening under a moonlit sky. Before them stood the breathtaking Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal rose like a dream, silent, graceful, and filled with mystery. "How beautiful it is." "Is it a castle?" Zoya asked. "No, it's a 17th century tomb, built by an Emperor Shah Jahan in the memory of his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal." Ayaan showed off his general knowledge. "Do you know it took 20 years to complete?" Ayaan continued. "It is considered the ultimate symbol of eternal love." Inside, their voices echoed softly. Ayaan traced the petal carvings on the walls. Zoya took out her notebook and began to sketch the domes. "It's like a poem made of stone," she said. Hours just flew by. Just then the blue pebble buzzed, as if reminding them that it was time to go home. So it was the whoosh zoom time again. Flying back time. They were going home with so many magical memories. As they landed back in the park, Ayaan smiled. "I don't want this adventure to end." Zoya agreed. "Maybe it doesn't have to, because sometimes the greatest adventures begin with just one curious step and a little blue pebble."
Thanks for watching FamJam Fables. Like, share, subscribe.